So, Hey There Delilah by the Plain White Tees. It's quite a good guitar piece, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can put it into O Generator, so you can either practice along to it. This is the opening section, or if you want to, you can just put it into a sequencer and rework it, or put something on top. So, the chords are D, and the first chord is actually a D9. So what I've done is I've actually got two guitar parts here. I've got this blue one here, all notes, and I've got this one here, which is like a harmony. Okay, so firstly, it's a D. So on pad 1, I've got D low, and I've put D low on pad 5, pad 9, and pad 13. And in between, you're plucking an A, same note, A on pad 3, pad 7, pad 11, and pad 15. Okay, so if you heard that on its own without the harmony, you just hear this. But what makes it really work is that harmony. And you get this playing at the same time. You've got a D playing on pad 3, a D playing on pad 7, D playing on pad 11, and a D playing on pad 15. So that's harmonizing with the A. So you get this. So as a guitarist, that's what you're going to try and do. So next chord, if we go on to the next bar, it goes to an F sharp minor. So let's just take the main guitar part down, and I'm just going to, for now, again mute that. Okay, and then on pad 1, it goes to an F sharp, and then pad 5, F sharp, pad 9, F sharp, pad 13, F sharp, and again it stays with the A on pads 3, pad 7, pad 11, and pad 15. So on its own it sounds like this. Okay, and the harmony is the thing that makes it work again. So if I swap that round, here on pad 3 you've got a C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, and that's the 5th note of the scale. Okay, so you get the harmony which sounds like this. Okay, now for the open sequence, all you have to do is copy bar 1 onto bar 3, because it's the same thing I put in there. And then on pad 2, copy pad 2, and you copy that to pad 4. So essentially, the first part is just repeated. So you get this. Here's the D, D9, F minor, F sharp minor, D9, F sharp. And when I say 9, that just means that one of the notes that's in there that's being played is the open E. Okay, so let's go to where it changes chord, and it changes to a B minor here. So I'm going to take the main guitar part to the outside, and I'm going to mute this again. There's a slight difference here. Whoops, not that one though. Okay, so pad 1, we've got B, like, so it's going down to a B, L, B low. B low there on pad 5, B low on pad 9, but here we have an A low because we have a passing note. Okay, but in between that we have F sharp, which is the, what would that be? That would be the 5th note of the scale, and then F sharp, F sharp, and here F sharp. So together it gets something like this. But harmonising with that, I've got two things harmonising. I've got, whoops, I've got this one here. If I take that to the outside, on the offbeats, you've got a B, which is the higher B, 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 B. And alongside that, we've also got this one here, which is the D, which is the major, the minor third. D, D, D. So if I unmute that, you get this. Passing note. It's just here. Okay, so Let's go on to the next chord, which is a G. Okay, so again, let's mute these parts and switch. So we've got G low on pad 1, G low on pad 5, and here we've got G low on 9, and it passes into an A low there. And on pad 11 we have an A, an A. Okay, and then on the offbeats, we unmute. Let's unmute this one and take that to the outside circle. D, which is the 5th note of a D chord, of a G chord. Then D on pad 7 and A on pad 11. And so it swaps into an A on pad 15. And then harmonising with that, we have, let's just unmute that. We have a B, which is the major third, a B, and then on 11 you got for a C, A major, you got a C major, which is the 3rd note, and a C major, so it swaps to an A chord. So, if I think we're all unmuted there. Let's take a listen. G to A. Okay, let's move on and move over to the next part. Let's just mute these so that we can just concentrate on the main part, the changing chord. It goes to B minor. So you've got B there, B low on pad 1, B low on pad 5, B low on pad 9, B low on pad 13, and playing on the offbeats you've got your F sharp on pad 7, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp on the which is the 5th note of a B minor. So, harmonising with that, let's unmute one of these. So unmute this one for now, and we'll put that on the outside circle. You've got D, 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 and a D on pad 15. Okay, and playing with that, we have a B, 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 which is the root note, but it's the higher notes as such, so you get this. And then the last chord, it goes to this. Again, concentrate on the one. Goes to an A. A low, on pad 5 A low, pad 9 A low, pad 13 A low, and in between, playing on the offbeats, you've got D, D, A, A. Okay, and harmonising with that, you have C sharp, which is the major third, C sharp, E high, E high, and switch, and harmonising with that, take that to the outside. You got A, G, G. Kind of passes those notes. Actually, it's just like a passing chord or passing notes into the D, so you get this sound. It's a great harmony that is. Okay, so that's it. So let's take a listen to all of it. So. So that's it. So it shows just the simple harmonies, how effective simple harmonies can be in chords. If you want to find out any more about the O Generator, go to www.o-generator.com, and we're going to be putting up a whole series of videos, so keep looking out for what we put up there.